tomorrow like we always do. But I know you'll be late like you always do. And this time I promise to tell you how.
It was a Black Monday for Nigerians in and outside of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, Nigeria, on the 14th of April 2014, when the Al-Qaeda-inspired bomb blast went off at Nyanya Motor Park in the early hours of the day. Unfortunately, this attack has till date taken over 70 lives, leaving over 120 others injured and hospitalized. Nigerians in general, especially those who inhabit the northern regions of the country and neighboring states, have in recent years lived in fear of not seeing another day or living the present one with the assurance of being protected. Terrorism in this manner has crept into our nation and plagues us so bad that news of bomb blasts and indiscriminate killings in these parts of the country feature on front pages of newspaper and online portals, unsurprisingly.
I'm trying to remember.
On this episode of Public Announcements, HipTv set out, but this time on a sad trip to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, to get first-hand clips and opinions from witnesses, affected individuals and government officials on ground. Welcome to Public Announcements. The history of bomb blasts in Nigeria could be traced as far back as 27 years ago, in 1986, during the General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida-led military regime, when Mr. Delegiwa, the founding editor-in-chief of Newswatch magazine, was killed by a mail bomb in his Ikeja, Lagos home. Since then, series of other bombing incidents have been reported in the country, with majority of them happening under the rule of late General Sani Abacha. There was an isolated case of accidental bomb explosions that took place at Ikeja Cantonment in 2002, leading to the death of more than 1,000 persons. It was not until March 2010 that Nigerians began witnessing bomb blasts as an act of terrorism in the civilian era. A quick and inexhaustive list includes: in October 19, 1986 at Delegiwa's house in Ikeja, Lagos; May 31st, 1995, Ilorin Stadium; January 18th, 1996, Durba Hotel, Kaduna; January 20th, 1996, Aminu Kano International Airport, Kano; April 11th, 1996, Ikeja Cantonment, Lagos; April 25, 1996, Air Force Base, Ikeja; November 14th, 1996, Murtala Muhammad Airport; December 16th, 1996, bomb blast rocks Colonel Marwa's convoy; December 18th, 1996, bus belonging to the Lagos State Task Force on Environmental Sanitation hit; January 17th, 1997, bus belonging to Nigerian Army hit; April 22, 1997, blast in Evans Square claims 3 lives, injures several; December 13th, 1997, Lieutenant General Oladipo Dia escapes death at Abuja Airport; May 12th, 1997, Ibadan gets its first dose in front of Federal Ministry of Works and Housing at Elea Road; January 27, 2002, bombs stored at Ikeja Cantonment exploded; March 15, 2010, in Warri, during an amnesty dialogue sponsored by Vanguard Media Limited; October 1, 2010, during Nigeria's 50th independence anniversary celebrations in Abuja; April 8, 2011, at INEC office in Suleja, Niger State; April 26, 2011, at Maiduguri, Borno State; May 29, 2011, at an army barracks in Bauchi; January 1, 2011, at an Abuja Army Barracks, Mami Market; June 16, 2011, the Nigerian Police Force Headquarters, Abuja. And the list goes on up until the Black Monday at the Nyanya Park in Abuja.
I wish I could feel the silence with your voice.
Counting the lost lives of our beloved fathers, mothers, brothers, sisters, sons and daughters within these years will be reopening scars of lingering and unforgivable wounds. It's an understatement to say that the extent at which the terrorist group Boko Haram has taken its act has become worrisome to Nigerians. It should be considered a reason to declare a state of emergency and to rank top on the list of government's priorities. Should our government be reminded of its fundamental functions to its people? To provide common defense, the protection of innocent human lives and provision of an army for protection from external threats. HipTv spoke to a few witnesses who gave their account of the explosion and what this all means to them.
It was so terrible that even the ants on the ground noticed that something happened. I was from Jikoyi, I was carrying only one place. This is my motor. So I work in National Assembly. I'm a driver there. So early morning they called me on Sunday night that I'm going to the airport by 7. So I was rushing. From Jikoyi I couldn't carry anybody. So when I get to Jikoyi, one boy break me. I wanted to break down. I said, let me go. My man tell me he's one of these people that don't have transport. I stop. Lo and behold, he's one of them. He said, brother, I don't have transport. Can you help me to AY? I said, enter, enter. He jumped into the front seat. I drove. As I descend down the bridge, I'm on this right lane here. So as I was coming, there is almost hold up already from checking point. So as well, I got to this point, they stopped me. This jeep is right in front of me. They stopped us so that the A-Rufai bus will come out from this place. So as one A-Rufai bus put head, another one was following it. So I want to even try and swap from behind this one to the front to follow the A-Rufai bus. So as I'm trying to swap, I hear noise. Kem, 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 kem. I look back, I say, what is happening like this? Even the VIO that stopped us was still standing here. Another one was placing this demarcation, this road demarcation. So that one that was placing that road demarcation, hold the thing at the hand and get up and listen to that noise. Before we just know it, it was a loud blast. It was a loud blast. I couldn't know where I am. Everywhere, particles, smoke, everywhere. I look, for the first time, I'm out of my senses. When I come back, I say, am I not going to work? I say, I'm going to work. Oh. I say, but what is this? I say, okay, this is Abuja. Oh. This should be bomb blast. So I say, aye, bomb blast. And after bomb blast, there will be shootings. Because I've been reading on the paper that after bomb blast, they will start to be shooting sporadically. So I tried to open the seat belt for the person that I was carrying at the front. I opened the seat belt. I said, oh boy, go, it's a bomb blast. He could not shake body. Then I push him, go. He could not shake. Then I look up to his eye. I see that his head is no more there. So I now notice I see blood all over me. I do like this. This place was spitting blood like pure water. This is my neck here. Was spitting blood like this. I opened the door, I come out. The noise, the fuel tanks was still about 30 Okada stopped right on my leg there. You can see most of them are still in this paper. The women they dropped were telling me, who say? I said no, just this place. So I crossed to the other side. As I was running, I fell down. One man just carried me, put in his car. It's a red motor, I could remember, and drove me to Abuja Clinic, Karo. So I really thank the medical people. They tried that day. They tried a lot. They were bringing blood everywhere. Oh, yeah. The medical sector, they tried very well. Because before I got there, I was already dehydrated. There was no saliva. What I was crying is, give me water, give me water. I want to drink water. I want to drink water. So before I slept off, I woke up around 12. I was still jumping from the bed, the shock. Even as I'm talking to you, my head, they just discharged me now. This is the X-ray. But I was lucky, they say there was no particle inside my neck. So other people that had some particle inside them were transferred to the National Hospital from that Abuja Clinic, Karo.
What happened was very, very terrible because I was coming down from bike. I asked bike to take me inside the park. So immediately I'm leaving myself on top of the bike. I had an explosion, the thing carried me and threw me outside the place. I was really confused. The person behind me was dead. So I assisted to save the person as an emergency. Before I come, I see everything borne. So we are on tragedies. As you can see, you see how many people. A lot of people died. A lot of emergencies, both ambulance. But to God be the glory that some of us is alive today.
Actually, that day I did work before the thing happened. I did here. All of this car, what you see, all of this car, they don't full. Now who they control road, government motor, what they pass. All of the passenger what they inside. Now God save me. I did inside the park. But my boy who won't give me ticket, don't die. All of the passenger, all of this car what you see here, nobody survive inside. They don't burn all. Both Okada, where VIO stopper, all of them they don't die. Both the VIO, nobody see where he hit there. Where the thing go through in head. Now Golf 3 bring the thing. Golf 3. He say you want load Lagos. Now so they free am. The thing no reach 10 minutes where the man come out before the thing happen.
So you saw the man that actually, had the car, that brought the car in?
And the car, the red car, but the car no carry plate number. No carry number. But the man who park the motor, I see him, but I don't know him. In a new person, I don't know him. They always talk to me saying you want load Lagos. I come here, I want buy cigar. Now he talk say you want park here, you want na Lagos you want go. Now he park here, he follow like this. My oga they talk to him. This my oga. They talk to him say where they go, where they go. He say they come back now. Now Lagos I want ask my turn. Now Lagos are the load. Now new person are there here. You know so he talk. The whole the man come out, reach 10 minutes. And so the thing happen.
Away from Nyanya, the effects were also felt in some Abuja metropolis like Maitama, Wuse, Garki, and the likes. Watch what the residents of these areas had to say.
What's the distance from Nyanya Motor Park to your house?
It's not really far. It's a kind of, let me say, less than, it's behind this bridge. They call it Nyanya Federal. It's not too far from here.
Do you feel comfortable, even after what happened on Monday, staying around here?
Honestly, since then I've not been comfortable, even up to now. I have not been comfortable. Because with the information I had, I saw something on telly that they said they have about 5 days to repeat such a thing. Because on that day, there is one thing that they wrote on paper. They say first day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, and day 5. So since then, so many Nigerians are still afraid that maybe they'll still have to come and attack again. So, but nobody knows the place where they are going to come. Honestly, this is something I will tell you that even government is even finding it difficult to settle this issue. And with the little idea I know about terrorism, it's always difficult for any government to counter terrorism. But what I'm suggesting for Nigerian government is, if there is any little thing that they can put in place, and to make sure, especially when it comes to, there is what they call, though I've not seen it before, there is what they call a scanner that used to scan every vehicle. So if there is a way they can mount scanners in different locations so that it can scan whatever vehicle that is coming in, so that we can from there start checking.
To remember the last thing you said.
As we are talking now, everybody is living in fear. Nobody knows. Even as I'm standing, I don't know whether the next one will happen very close to me. Who knows? So government need to act very sensitive now, because as the thing is coming gradually, it's telling us that as far as Abuja is concerned, and when it happens, everybody will know what to do. So government need to be proactive. Our security personnel need to have more intelligent gathering. Intelligent gathering will give you more, because as we have heard 2 weeks before this time that there is likely to attack Abuja. You understand? What have we done? Do you understand?
So you heard that they were likely to attack. There was a rumor that they were going to attack.
Yes, that there is going to be an attack in Abuja. So the question is this: I will not be able to do that, but the people who are charged with the responsibility of securing us supposed to have moved into action and say, okay, how do we do it? By doing that, I think maybe what has happened would not have happened. And if it's going to have happened, it will not amount to this amount of people losing their life just like that.
We have somebody who stays here in Abuja. He resides precisely in Cairo, right? Caro, okay. And he said he heard it. You actually heard it. Give us your own brief account of what happened.
Well, basically it was Monday morning, and about 7:15 in the morning, I heard a blast. Actually, at home I could feel the vibration. So I woke up. I thought it was something really close to my home. So I immediately rushed out and I saw the dust up, and I knew definitely there has to be trouble somewhere. And I just stayed back and on the television, and 10 minutes after, you could see it on the television, or rather news start coming in that there was a bomb blast in Nyanya. Well, definitely all over the nation, I think no one is safe. I'm scared, truly I am, but not scared really, but I'm concerned for the nation. Though this is the first time since Monday I've had the heart to come over here and just like see what happened. Definitely, we heard it's Boko Haram, but then I think government has a responsibility to maintain peace. But beyond just government, we as citizens need to actually work with government and the security agency to make sure that peace is achieved in the nation.
We also visited the General Hospital at Sokoro, where most of the victims from Nyanya blast have been hospitalized and others transferred to other medical centers from limited space. Although strict instructions were given not to conduct interviews with the victims, HipTv captured clips of them in the hospital.
You take us, the ones we love, we'll carry on.
On ground at the hospital was also Senator Smart Adeyemi, Chairman Committee FCT, who donated 1 million naira to 23 victims receiving treatment.
One thing is for some of these people to be treated. One thing is for you to feed them. But don't forget that majority of them that you see there, they have children. Okay, so I don't know how many patients you have lying on the bed there.
Presently, we have about 23 patients.
23 patients. So this is a token of $1 million naira. I want this money to be shared to all the 23 patients that are on your bed, whether they are fed or they are receiving medical treatment. They have children at home. They have wives at home. We'll still come back, but for the meantime, because quite a number of my colleagues were on Easter break now, many people are out of the country. So by the time we come back, we'll still see what we can do. Like we did in National Hospital, this money is meant to be shared to those of them in the hospital, whether they are fed or you meet their medical requirements. They have children at home, they have wives at home. So please, just a token of 1 million naira.
Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate this. It shows how wonderful you've been. It shows you are committed and highly passionate about the cause of the common man. Thank you very much. And on behalf of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, we hereby promise you that these funds will be used as directed by you for the victims only and nobody else. Once again, I say thank you very much and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Even if it didn't have to come this close to home again, and to the president of the nation, hopefully, the outcry of Nigerians and well-meaning countries, we will take precautionary measures to combating terrorism and violence in the country. It's on this note that we sign off on today's episode of Public Announcements. Join in the conversation on Twitter at HipTv with the hashtag #HipTv_Nyanya. Goodbye.
Wondering if you're still there. I wish I could feel